solve the inequality and graph the solution set. You have absolute value of 9x minus 5 greater or equal to 7. To save time, I set up some solutions here for you. So let's take a look at that. On the right-hand side, as you see here, the absolute value of x, if it's greater or equal to some number k, what that means is all the numbers that are larger than k units away from 0. So it would be all the numbers to the right of k, and also all the number to the left of minus k would be larger than k units away from 0. So what that means is absolute value of x is greater or equal to k. Once again, means all the numbers to the right of k and to the left of minus k. As you see, I wrote this in interval notation. I use a bracket here because also this is equal to. So it would be brackets k, comma, infinity, parentheses, and on the other side I have brackets minus k, comma, minus infinity. So you have to make this translation here, going from inequality with absolute value into the interval notation, or better yet, into the inequality so we can solve for it. So what that means is all the numbers, all the x would be greater or equal to k, or which would be to the right of the k, and all the number x that would be less than minus k. So in this case, the only difference here is instead of x, you have expression 9x minus 5, and instead of k, you have a number, actual number 7. So if you can set this up as a model for yourself, then what you can do is use this inequality range and substitute for each x 9x minus 5. So we were supposed to have x greater or equal to k. Instead, we are going to write 9x minus 5 greater or equal to, not k, 7 in this case, or, and then again, 9x minus 5 would be less than or equal to minus 7. So if I solve these simply for x, I can add 5 to both sides of the inequality and divide both sides by coefficient of x. Just make sure that if you divide or multiply by negative, switch the direction of inequality to the opposite direction. But when you do that, you see that x turns out to be greater or equal to 12 over 9 or 4/3, it's about 1.3. So all the numbers to the right of 1.3 or 4/3 would be a solution. As you see, would be kind of a similar range as our model here. Absolute value of x is greater or equal to k, would be to the right of some number here. And also, when you work out the left-hand side, would be all the numbers that are less than minus 2 over 9. So minus 2 over 9 is about minus 0.2. So it would be all the numbers to the left of that. So I can write that in interval notation, all the number from 4/3 to infinity from right-hand side, including 4/3, or all the numbers from negative infinity all the way to minus 2/9, including minus 2/9. That's why we use this bracket here. So as you see, the correct answer here, the one that we should pick here, would be D.